Yo, what is up, everybody? It is your boy Skywalker OG, and today we are going to be discussing the proper ways to rally, how to get the best rally off, proper reinforcements, things like that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and discuss it. First off, we are showing off the passes coming out of Kingsland into the enemy's territory. They are doing pretty decent with Garrison in it. They are using a Xeno YSS. I do believe they should have used YSS Xeno because they are using mixed troops, but it is what it is. For our side, though, this Attila Takeda should have been tanking the damage, and then it should have been Ramses YSG, not a Ramses Tommy, as the secondary rally. I do understand that I messaged Titney, which is the T2AR4 or R5 or T2AR R5, and I was going to do a Guan Alex because I was sitting on the front flag, and that was just miscommunication between me and Draco, but it is what it is. But once he's seen that he was tanking with that Ramses Tommy, he should have canceled the rally and then started doing a Ramses YSG. But I mean, that's something that you have to learn as you play along in the game. If you have one tanking rally or you have one rally doing a lot of normal attack and a lot of counter attack damage, then you really need to have another rally that's going to be doing a lot of skill damage. That way you can take down the structure or the garrison a lot quicker, and obviously it does a lot more damage than just doing two rallies that's basically just a lot of normal white damage onto the objective. Like I said, you definitely want to have skill damage on the back end if you're going to have a lot of white damage coming out from a different rally. But all in all, we did take very good trades. I do share the reports in this video, so you will get to see that. The garrison, like I said, I do believe they should have did YSS Xeno, since they were using mixed troops. They did use some siege troops. They were throwing pretty much everything into this pass. So I don't believe that Xeno YSS is the way to go when you're doing that. But I guess that's a difference of opinions. I mean, I don't mind. I'll take it. I'll rally that all day. And yeah. Remember, whenever you're the rally leader, that you go up to your profile up here, and you click on it, and then you go to the chart, your captains, or your commanders, sorry, it'll say commanders, and then you select their role to make sure you have your rally leader buff on whatever commander that you are going to be rallying with, so you get that little small buff. Ask your kingdom or your king or whoever you can for a title, for general, for justice, for duke, depending on what your rally is. Try to ask for the best title for your rally pairing. Grab a rune off of a structure, like the Lost Temple, or, well, we're in KVK, so not Lost Temple, the Ziggurat, the Circles, the Herions, anything like that. Grab an extra rune. Pop your 10% attack buff. If you're rallying a structure, you really need to pop a 10% attack buff or a 10% defense buff, what have you. You don't really need to be using any of the 5%, so you need to be using a 10%. When you're reinforcing a rally, guys, I guess really that's it for a garrison or rally leader. Make sure you have your proper skin on. Make sure you have your gear on your primary commander. Make sure you have your proper talent trees on your primary commander. And then that'll be pretty much it for a rally leader. Obviously, communicate with the assisting rallier or the other alliance that's connected, so you can get a timed up double rally, so it'll benefit you and your alliance a lot more. It'll do a lot more damage. You'll take a lot less dead. Yeah, communication's key, obviously, if you're the rally leader. For members that are joining rallies, you shouldn't really be using these big expansions, like 300 or a 50% expansion to have 310,000 marches. And the reason why I say that is because of the fact that in order for you to get inside that rally, that means that rally has lost 310,000 troops. That means that rally is already at 1.6 million, and realistically, you need to keep your rally as full as possible. That's where you get where people say that stacking attack buff or stacking skill damage, or, well, I guess we don't really have any skill damage buffs, but except for the skin. So, but stacking attack damage, they say, is best for rallies. It's really not, because no one keeps a rally completely full. The only way stacking straight attack damage for a rally is best is if you're able to keep the rally full and you're reinforcing with 100,000 troops, literally 100,000 troops, and then you're dropping the marches out whenever it gets low, because you don't want your rally going below 1.8, 1.9 million. You want it to stay completely full. That's why health and defense is a lot better on rallies, because 90% of the time, no one's running around reinforcing rallies with 100,000 troops at a time and then dropping out like their whole alliance doing 100,000 troops at a time. You usually don't even have the players online to cycle out that much, so it's kind of hard to be able to do that. But if you're going to try to get the best rallies, the optimal rally, the highest damage rally, that's how you should do it. But with that being said, how we do it now, you should not be using any 50% or any 25% expansions. You should be only using 210k. That way, at worst, your rally goes down to 1.8 million before you're able to get inside of it. It's not that big of a loss. You definitely do not want to reinforce a rally from far, especially whenever it's a pass rally like this. You can stack up right beside the rally and reinforce it from literally 5-10 seconds out. You do not need to reinforce, or you should not be reinforcing a rally if you are 20, 25, 30 seconds out from the rally. Just do not do it. You're taking up spot from somebody that is a lot closer to the rally. I promise you there's somebody that's a lot closer to the rally that can take that spot. With that being said, you see this. Pay attention. Pay attention to what kind of troops you're sending in these rallies, guys. They have tags on them now. Lilith actually gave us a decent update that gave us actual tags that tell us what troop types we're sending to the rally. Make sure that you are sending the proper troop types to your rally. It takes time for an R4 that's trying to reinforce the rally, or trying to pop buffs, or trying to do other things, let other players in. It takes time for us to keep checking this rally, which we're going to do anyways, but to keep checking this rally, because people are going to keep sending the wrong troop types, and then it completely dips down the damage on the rally, it dips down the health, it dips down the defense, it dips down all the stats of the rally, because every single great talent tree is specific to one troop type. Every single commander, besides leadership commanders, besides integration and leadership, well, pretty much leadership commanders and conquering commanders, they all are specific troops. All their stats, their skills, their talents, they're for specific troop types. So you really need to pay attention and make sure you are sending the specific troop type that the rally requires. You are doing your alliance you're doing everything wrong to your alliance you could possibly be doing by sending the wrong troop type or mixed troop types to a Attila rally, to a Ramses rally, to a Guan rally. You need to send the specific troops that the rally requires. As a member, that is your responsibility, is to send the specific troops that the rally requires, is to make sure that you're not reinforcing your rally from 15 or from 25, 30, 45 seconds out. Make sure that somebody else closer can reinforce the rally. Don't be using expansions, so you can't be sitting there saying, oh, I can't get in the rally, oh, I can't get in the rally. Yeah, you have 310,000 troops there, and there's other players that's smart, got 200,000 right next to the rally, and they're hopping in. Or you have Joe Blow reinforcing from 5 minutes out, and it's keeping the rally low. You really got to pay attention as members on how close your marches are, on what troop types you're sending into these rallies, to make sure that your allies really get the best benefit out of their rallies, and you get the best benefit out of your troops, because it's really going to hurt you in the rallies if you're the only infantry, if you're the only archers in the rally. It's going to tank down your archer or your infantry troops really fast. I hope everyone realizes that you really hurt yourself more than anything, but you do hurt your alliance when you throw the wrong troops into a rally. Obviously, you can't counter rallies until they come past the pass. If you are rallying in this situation, which we have SQ16, we have T2AR, we have T2A, we had K916. We literally had 4 or 5 alliances that were shooting out counter rallies. They didn't always hit before these rallies died, but they were trying to shoot off counter rallies as fast as they could to get these counter rallies off of our main rallies, which is something that you really want to do in a war scenario if you are able to. Is get anybody or any alliance that's in your alliance, that's in your coalition, that's in your kingdom, anything that's able to get here, to immediately send a counter rally as soon as they can on these incoming rallies, on your structures, on your rallies, on anything like that. You really need a counter rally on any rally that's coming in on you, any aggressive rally. You need to try to get as many counter rallies on it as possible. You'll definitely get a huge benefit if you can get counter rallies. Yeah, just about every counter rally that hit our rally actually took really positive trades. Like literally every single one of them took decently positive trade. I mean, some people, I would say positive trades all the way through, but some of their players had a full hospital, so they took some dead. So that's obviously not decent in my opinion. That's terrible. You should never take dead on the open field or on a counter rally situation. You should be checking your hospital and healing them quite often and making sure that that does not happen. There's really no situation that should happen in. You can obviously always heal your troops while you are inside of a counter rally or while you are on the field, so you shouldn't be taking dead like that. It's completely unnecessary, is what I'm getting at. And again, these rallies, some of these rallies went down really low for T2AR, and we did pretty well in T2A on breaking our rallies before they went low. T2AR, they were a little bit late to breaking their rallies. I don't know if that was due to lag or what that was, or frustration, but you got to remember, guys, if your rally's going down below on screen, not at the rally menu, but on screen here on the actual field, if it's going down below 1.1 million, you really need to cancel it and just reset your rally or retime it with your ally. You don't want to keep the rally going. You're going to start taking really bad trades, and it's just not good. It's really not good. So yeah, make sure you pay attention to your health of your rally when you are the rally leader. Again, you see all these white lines coming up you see all these white lines coming up to the rally. Those are reinforcements to T2AR's rally or to T2A's rally. The blue ones are for T2A, so luckily there's not any at the moment. But the white ones are for T2AR's rally. That is a no-no. That means people are reinforcing that rally from a good distance. They're not coming from close. They are reinforcing that rally from a good bit out. And that's definitely not what you want to see, because like I said, that's just taking up space on the rally that has troops low in the rally, but your troops aren't there. I mean, it says it's there on the game, like nobody else can get in there, but your troops really aren't there, so your rally leader, your rally, is taking a hell of a lot of damage because the garrison's got more troops inside of it, obviously. I mean, that's basics of it. You cannot, the basics 101 of rally leading or rallying or garrison period is if you cannot keep the rally full at all times and more than either the structure, if you're a rallier, or if you're a defense, then the rally, if you cannot stay more full or you can't keep reinforcing the rally or the structure, you will lose. That is the basics of the game. It doesn't matter how godly your gear is, or it doesn't matter if Xeno's the meta, or if your Ramses got holy Jesus Christ gear. Like, it doesn't matter. If you can't hold up a rally longer than you can hold up in bed, like, I mean, if you're a one pump chump, bro, you ain't gonna be doing your rallies. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter what the meta is. It doesn't matter what the garrison is. It doesn't matter how awesome you are. If your players can't reinforce a rally, and you can't keep a rally up more than 4 or 5 minutes, you're not going to destroy anything. You're not going to burn anything. I don't care what anybody says. It doesn't work like that. That's not how the game works. It's not because it's all about the defense. It's not because it's all about the offense. It's because you have to reinforce your objectives. That's how a war works. You have to be willing to lose more troops than the enemy is willing. When you're in a war situation, the only way to win a war is meeting the enemy force with a much greater force. Okay, now you could say, oh well, you could be diplomatic and win it. All right, well then you don't have an enemy. And then if you do have an enemy, that means you have more allies than the enemy does. By being diplomatic, you still are meeting the enemy with a much greater force than they're meeting you. So either way, you are still using that same theory. Like it doesn't matter. You have to keep the structure of the rally reinforced, or it's never gonna do good. That's basically the basics of every single rally, every single garrison. Doesn't matter the commander, doesn't matter the troops. You you gotta keep it filled, or else it's gonna lose. Obviously, you need to go through all the tips that I've already said in this video to get the best best bang for your buck. But like I said, even if you use every one of these every one of these tips, and you're reinforcing from close, and you're using the right troop types, and you're talking between your allies, and you got your charge captain on, you got your rally leader and buffs on, you got your runes, you gotta do the proper double rally, blah blah blah. At the end of the day, if you don't have the people that's reinforcing it, which you can now actually just go into the rally tab, hit the back arrow, drop out, and then reinforce again, so you can reinforce as much as you want. But like I said, if you don't have people that are going to keep filling up the flag or the rally, all those tips go out the window, because you're going to lose. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter what meta it is, doesn't matter what commander it is, doesn't matter how big the enemy kingdom is, doesn't matter how small you are. If you can't keep it reinforced, you're going to lose. And that is the basics of this game. And here is that long report. Here it is. We actually were able to crack this thing. Mad Phantom started rallying with his Ramses YSG over there, and T2AR, I think. Or maybe he just stayed here in T2A and did it. I'm honestly not sure. I have a video that's going to come out. We actually went to the lower pass with 900 and then came around and cut off all the reinforcement players and went and field fought. And yeah, I have that on video, and I will be discussing that as well. So that's what we were doing after these rallies here. So that's pretty much all I was participating in on this side of the pass, and then I just started going to the other way and directing another front for T2A to come up from the back side and clear out all the AFK or all the online players that kept filling up this pass. So yeah, that is also a strategy, and like I said, I did record that, and we will post that possibly tomorrow, the day after this video goes up. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys pay attention to this. I hope the members, I hope no one in our kingdom gets offended or upset by this video, but it is what it is. That is the basic info that you need to know on a proper rally, or to make sure that you get the best bang for your buck per rally. And like I said, #1 overall tip: make sure you are reinforcing your rallies or your structures. If you don't, you lose. It is what it is. If the enemy reinforces more, they win. So, yep. That's your boy, Skywalker OG, saying peace out, have fun, hope you get to kill a lot of enemies. We definitely didn't, but until next time, hope you enjoy it. Hit the like, subscribe, and peace.